Okay, here I am sitting in my car once again, ready to make another video. It's come to my attention that it's going to be pretty hard to film every day whilst I'm living in a house with two other people and a dog. So I've decided that my car, that I don't drive much anymore, that I live here, and walking to and from the city, work, just everywhere I go, I've just been walking. It's been so much fitness, health. Um, so my car has just become my journal room for the next 4 weeks. Um, Today we read a book to the kids called Click, Clack, Moo, which is about a cow that lives on a farm, writing a letter on a typewriter to his farmer, asking for electric blankets. Now the farmer said no, he's not going to do it, and so he's spoken to the cows, and the cows have gotten the chickens on their side. Now the chickens and the cows are going to be in there together. It said we're not going to give you any milk, you're not going to have any eggs until we get our electric blankets. The farmer tried communicating with them but wasn't able to, so he got the ducks to write to them. The ducks gone in and stolen the typewriter from the cows and chickens, and in the end ended up writing his own letter to the farmer asking for a diving board for the duck pond. Really bizarre book, but we were using it to teach a lesson on cause and effect. So we had the kids write out the events that happened and the causes of the effects, and post them up, and then write up their own from their own stories and their own books to show that they understood the ideas of cause and effect. These kids are just blowing me away every day. Honestly, they're just so incredibly smart for their age. I'm having to come home and read up on literacy and literature just so I can keep up with them, and I'm really enjoying that part of the prac so far. After we finished with Click Clack Moo, we got in there and we got the kids to publish their own work. So they've gone from a series from brainstorming the ideas to what to write about, to writing it, to editing it, to now publishing it, putting it all together, finalizing it so they can illustrate their final bits and put the books together on colored paper. And it's just, again, these kids are incredible. I can't fault them. After recess, we took the kids to the pools for them to learn to swim. We kind of just get the kids together, put their swimming caps on them, put them on the bus, get the bus into Belconnen so they can get into ISAS where they learn to swim for half an hour in the pool. The year ones are learning to swim, the basics. Year twos are doing a lot more survival, trying to catch their friends, using ropes, using what they call it, kickboards, just learning how to save their friends in case something did happen, which is very important. I mean, I personally drowned when I was 10 years old, and I had a friend of mine, Chad Rogers, save my life. I guess he resuscitated me, and once when we were canoeing, the canoe capsized, I fell in, and he was luckily there to save me. So that's something that's very important to me. Learning how to swim from a young age, learning how to save other people in case something did happen. Once the kids were in the pool, we kind of just have a half hour just to be able to talk with each other. I'm there with my supervising teacher, Aisha. She's a great teacher and great person. We just get along really well, really clicked. She's a 29-year-old from Booker Bay, which is pretty exciting. Considering I lived in Umina when she lived in Booker Bay. We only lived a couple of streets away from each other for a while there, but obviously never knew each other until we came here. She's been a teacher for 6 years. She's married to a German man, and she's just very friendly, very caring, but very intellectual about the philosophies of education and the way that we should be teaching kids, which is very exciting. Once you're inside the classroom, you can see from the second you walk in just how professional and how knowledgeable she is on that topic. And I'm learning a lot from her already. I've only been here for 2 days. Haven't learned a single lesson yet. Haven't taught a single lesson yet. I've learned many lessons already. Tomorrow we have Remembrance Day, so today we did some work with the kids. Read a book called 1 Minute Silence, which was all about the attack on Gallipoli, things we can think about during that 1 minute silence. The battle that happened there with the Turks and the Aussies. Everyone that was there, no one really wanted to be there, and we were all kind of there against what we wanted, but fighting for other people, which the kids had a great understanding of. Some of these kids are from other countries and from the consulate's kids and politicians' kids, which is really interesting, and just seeing the way that different people understand war and the way that we celebrate or mourn on Remembrance Day across cultures. We then got them to write up to draw what they will be thinking about during their minute of silence. And some of these kids had some really great ideas and some really deep and meaningful, just real powerful artworks. It was really, it's going to be an interesting day tomorrow once we get in there with the kids at 11 o'clock. After lunch, we went in and we did a music lesson. It was really interesting. We had some of the kids playing guitar, some singing, and we're getting ready for the end of year performance. The kids will be performing Naughty by Tim Minchin as a part of the Australian musicians that they're studying at the moment. And obviously Tim Minchin I'm a big fan of, so it was interesting to see the kids are also getting involved with that. The music lesson that we were actually there for was a body percussion lesson, which I was able to teach on my last prac, so it was interesting to see how the professional music teacher was able to do that differently to the way I did it. The class has a different teacher for music, art, Indonesian, and for the library, so I'm able to observe different lessons and the way that things are taught by different people was able to affect the way that I teach in the future. I've just gotten home from school, from work, from prac. I got a really good phone call on the way home from a mate, Dion. It was great to be able to hear people from back home. I've only been here a week, but I'm starting to miss everyone that I see on a regular basis. Welcoming anyone that wants to come visit, anyone wants to come stay. It'll be good to see anyone from home. So that's everything up to date. I'm about to head out for dinner with Kate and Jared, so I'll see you tomorrow.